Hi, this is Danica. I'm going to show you how to do a very easy smoky eye. This smoky eye just takes a couple of minutes and involves just a few products. And this smoky eye can look good on anybody. As long as you're following your comfort zone and your eye shape, you should be just fine. And keep in mind that black eyeliner may not be for everybody. I'm using black in this tutorial, but you may want to use brown or purple for a softer look. So to begin, I'm going to start with a little eyeshadow base. And I'm actually using a really affordable eyeshadow base. It's by e.l.f. It's their eye primer and line sealer in one. So one side can make your eyeliner waterproof if you just want to use like a powder. And the other side is your eye primer. And it's pretty durable. If you have extremely oily eyelids, I wouldn't say that this is the best one. This is great for maybe a more normal to dry eyelid. So to begin, I'm just going to start with the eye primer all over my Now I always say your eye makeup is always as good as your eyeshadow base. And this is not just, as you know, a powder eyeshadow. This is an actual base that will keep all of your makeup on. So even if you're not wearing eyeshadow, which this look doesn't contain eyeshadow, you may get a little transfer from your eyeliner line to your top lid. So this prevents from transfer, and it prevents from a lot of smudging or smearing. So after you have a very smooth, even eyeshadow base, next step is to use the Stila eye kajal. And if you follow my videos and my blog, you know that I absolutely love the Stila eye kajal. And I will put all the information in the sidebar so you can look it up online. This retails for about $18. It's completely worth it. When you use eyeliners, typically it's very hard to get on your eye. It skips, it's almost dry feeling. This is so creamy, so you need just a very little bit. Now always start on the outer edge where you want your most product. And don't worry about getting a perfect line. Now as you can see here, I'm literally laying the pencil right on top of my lash line, and then I'm working my way in. And notice that I'm not making one perfect line. I'm actually just kind of dotting along my eyelash here. And I even want to continue towards the middle where my eyelashes still grow. So anywhere where you have eyelashes, you want to follow that line. Now I'm going to do just a little exaggeration, very small, almost just one dot out from where I would naturally grow lashes. Now, you may just want liner on your top lash, and you may want it just on your bottom, or you may want it on both. It's up to you, and it depends a lot on your eye shape and your comfort zone and just your preference. But I'm actually going to do my liner halfway on the bottom, and this is where I want to be a little bit more careful because, like I said, this is very creamy, so I'll just dot a little bit. Notice it's just a couple dots underneath, and I'm actually going to bring that in a little closer, but with my pencil brush, I should say. So I'm using the MAC 219. Again, start on the very outer edge, and I'm actually going to extend my smoky eye a little bit. Now, if you want to kind of round out your eye, you don't want to bring the pencil or the smoke out. You want to keep it more towards the middle. But I like to extend my eyes a little bit, almost like a cat eye. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm working with the very top or the outer edge of my pencil line. So instead of putting my brush right in my lash line, I actually just want to work with the very outer edge. I want to keep that lash line as dark as I can get it. Now I would have a tissue aside, and what you want to do with this tissue is just blot off some of the extra product because, like I said, this gets very creamy and very messy. So, as you can see here, I'll try to do it in slow-mo. I'm almost pressing and lifting up my pencil. Now, like I talk about in my blog post about a smoky eye, Smoky Eye 101, which is the very basic ideas of a smoky eye. Because I always say that most of my clients ask for a smoky eye, but then they say, well, what exactly is a smoky eye? So I just wanted to outline what a smoky eye is exactly and what smoky means. And smoky means it basically would resemble smoke. So when you think of smoke, you think of very hazy, and I think, the smoky eye does resemble smoke in a way. But what I like to say is keep it very dark by the lash line and then make sure that it goes lighter as it fades out. So you do want almost like a fade. That's my version of a smoky eye, but there are there are tons of smoky eyes, so various versions. Now I'm going to go over the very top and just make sure it's blended so it doesn't look like a messy smoky eye. Okay, you can actually keep that really low if you wanted a more subtle, less dramatic smoky eye. Now we'll do the same exact thing on the bottom, but we want to be more careful. We don't want to bring it out too low or too much. And I don't really like to bring my eyeliner further in than the pupil on the bottom because I don't like to close in my eyes. Now if you have a bigger, more purging eye shape, you do want to line the entire eye. Okay, and then again I would take a flat brush and just make sure you're nice and smooth there. Okay, now, if you'd like, you can actually take a black matte or black sparkle eyeshadow. And I'm just going to use a little matte carbon, put it on the very tip of my brush, and I would just kind of set my smoky eyeliner with it. When you set a cream with a powder, just like when you set a cream foundation with like a loose powder, you're setting the product so it'll stay a lot longer. Now some other versions of a smoky eye, they'll bring the darkness into the crease, so you can kind of round out the crease. You can leave the eyelid blank, you can put another color, you can have smoke all around the entire eye. Like I said, there are various versions, so whatever your comfort zone is. One thing that I do like to do with almost every one of my smoky eyes is to line the water sill, like the inner rim of the eye. And I feel like this finishes. So just take a look at my eye before I line the water sill, and then blink shut tight, and this way it transfers to the top. And you can actually go on top and line that as well. And just look at the difference after. I think it makes a big difference. It actually adds a little drama. So if you're not into that drama, you can add a little white, which actually opens the eye a little bit more. And then you'll just finish with curling your lashes and your favorite mascara. And if you do have a more dramatic smoky eye, you'll want to do a lighter lip and a semi-lighter blush as well. Thank you so much. That concludes my smoky eye tutorial. Take care.